All right, ladies and gentlemen, for Gizmos, you need to go to your ClassLink page. You're going to type in Gizmo. You're going to select that white G on the blue background. And that will bring you into your Gizmos tab. It's going to look slightly different than mine because I am the teacher. But if you give me a moment here, I'll get you right to your view. So you will end up on a screen where you have Identify Nutrients Gizmo. And you're going to hit Launch on that Gizmo. And it will bring the gizmo up. This isn't going to make much sense to you unless you follow your document, right? So here is what the gizmo looks like. We have food samples, we have lab supplies, and we have the testing stations down here at the bottom. So what you're going to do is you are going to go into your Google Classroom and you're going to find the Identifying Nutrients assignment. You're going to open up this Google document and you will have your Identifying Nutrients document. The directions are to follow the instructions to go through the simulation, respond to the questions and prompts in the orange boxes. You're going to answer a couple prior knowledge questions, and then you're going to go to this warm-up. Have you ever wondered what is in your food? Scientists use a variety of tests to determine the nutritional content of food. You will learn 4 of those tests with the Identifying Nutrients gizmo. Below the food samples label, drag Test Tube A into the food sample holder. So here's the food sample holder. Test Tube A is right here. Okay, you can't do it on this document. We're going to go to the gizmo in a minute. Below the Benedict test, you're going to click Test, and you're going to write down what is done in the Benedict test. So let's go do that. We're going to go over to our gizmo. Okay, this is what you just opened in ClassLink. Let me reset it. You're going to grab that Test Tube A and just drag it over. So now it's in the food sample holder. Then, in order to test any of these things, the one we're going to test is Benedict. We're going to go down here, click the test button. And as you can see, sample A is put in with the Benedict test, along with a Benedict solution. It's stirred, it's heated up. The T means time at the bottom, and you can see in 5 minutes that solution turned orange. So what you'll do is you'll head back to your document and you will answer what is done in this Benedict test, right? Then step 2, it says the Benedict solution is a test for monosaccharides, simple sugars like glucose or fructose, and some disaccharides such as lactose or maltose. In contact with these sugars, the Benedict solution turns from blue to green to orange. For simplicity, we will consider the Benedict test a test for monosaccharides only. Does sample A contain these sugars? You're going to answer yes or no based on what just happened. And that's kind of your warm-up for how this works. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go through the rest of this document. You're going to continue answering the questions and following the steps, right? Here it asks you to highlight the food type. You can do that. Then part B, it's going to ask you to test everything. A plus means positive, minus means negative, and you're going to just fill in the test results. Then, based on these test results, you're going to decide which type of food you think they are and justify your answers. Right? Steak is mostly protein, bread is mostly carbs, butter is mostly fat. So, which is sample E based on the tests? You're going to tell me based on your test answers. Okay. Then you're going to determine what's in the rest of the samples. This data table looks pretty big. It's actually not that bad. And you are going to talk about your diet, whether you think it is healthy or not. When you have completed and submitted this, if you have not yet finished your lab, including your CER on pages 38 and 39, you are going to want to make sure that is also done, because that will also be a grade in the grade book.